very much. Now, again, this is our module. Okay, scanning. Our goal is to scan open ports, get the open interface information, version details, live systems, and network information. Now, mostly scanning depends on scanning depends on TCP flags. So, can you name the flag? Okay, flags in TCP. Can you guys name it?
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Transmission control protocol.
Flag. We know about flag, sir. I know, sir.
Yes. Can you name it? TCP flags. Can you name it?
Sync flag, acknowledgement flag, and fin for finish, and reset flag,
Yes.
and
Last one. What is last?
I can't remember last one, sir.
6 flags are there. I'll let you know. TCP, send flag, acknowledgement flag, push flag, urgent flag, print flag. Last
Yes, sir.
is RST, reset flag. I'm going to give you the definition of these. Send flag is used for establishment of connectivity. Establishment of the connectivity. Acknowledgement, confirmation of the connection. Push flag, forward the packet. Forward the packet, as the packet. Urgent, to find if the packet is in urgency. Yeah, urgency. Reset, so reset connection. When to finish the connection. Okay. Okay. Now, do you guys know? This is the TCP flags. Okay. Important. The flags are there, 6 flags are there. Okay. Now, how establishment happens? Okay. How a connection is established. How a connection is established. Anyone?
Yes, sir. I know about it, sir.
Yes.
First of all, sir, client sent a sync flag to the server with any port like port 80. Then we got reply from server sync with acknowledgement.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So
It's follow three way handshake.
Mr. Alam, let me rephrase it. So
Okay,
first
sir.
is our three-way handshake. Okay. Our three-way handshake is there. And with that, We're going to establish the connection. We have a user over here. We have our server over here. Now our user gonna be having a private IP address. It will be starting from 912.968.10.1 to 10.2. For example, okay. Public IP will be like this one, 516.30. This will be our public IP address, and another our user will be having our MAC address. MAC address is gonna be something like 0178. Something like this, okay, 6 digits, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. 6 digits. Now first, user will try to establish a connection between server. Let's just say this is the server of Facebook, facebook.com, okay. This is facebook.com. Let's consider this IP as 3.6. Any IP, okay, just for an example.
Sir, it's wrong.
I'm just giving you the, I know it's wrong. Type.
Okay.
Now, to connection, to establish the connection, user will send a SYN packet. Okay, SYN packet to, see, can you see here? SYN packet to establish the connectivity. Now, in that, with that SYN, a sequence number user will give it provided to the server. Okay, server will then acknowledge it. Then server will send its own. Server will send the acknowledgement. Okay, with this sequence number, it is going to be 1. Now, notice here, the sequence number here was 0, and now sequence number becomes 1, because always it is incremented by 1 plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, it is always incremented by 1, the sequence number. And now here is the acknowledgement of the server, and again server will send its own SYN packet with this acknowledgement packet. Okay, and that sequence number will be 0. Okay, user will acknowledge it. Okay, user will send the acknowledgement packet from his own side with a sequence number of, can anyone tell me?
2.
How? Explain. Can you explain how this becomes 2? Hello.
Sir, it will be 1 again, sir.
Yes. Now, Mr. Adnan, can you tell me?
Sir, it will again 1.
I think 2.
Can you give me a good example and explanation for that? Response again back with 2, 1, 1. Okay. What about others? Hello. What about others? 1. Okay. And then Mr. Adnan and Mr. Police came up with the 2. Okay. So the correct answer is 1. How? Let me show you. See, first, this is the acknowledgement and the sequence number of the server. Okay, of the server. Acknowledgement packet and its sequence number 1. Okay. Now this sequence number was the sequence number of user of our end. Okay. And when we sent the sequence number, it was 0. It got incremented by +1. And then this sequence number became 0 + 1, which is 1. Okay. And then server, even now, this is the SYN packet to establish the connection, okay, establishment of the connectivity between the user and the server. And now server will establish a connection between him and the user. Okay, it's time for server to establish the connection. Okay, from a user. So then server will send the SYN packet, and with that SYN packet, they will send its own sequence number, which is 0. Now 0 will be sent here, and again user will send it back with its own acknowledgement packet and the sequence number of the which he received. Okay, which we received. Okay, it was 0. Now 0 + 1 becomes 1, right? Now any doubt here?
No, sir.
All of you, Mr. Adnan, Mr. Paris,
No,
did you
no,
get the
sir, it's
concept?
clear now.
So again, this is our SYN packet. We are establishing a connection between our end and the server. Now we will send our sequence number, which is 0, to the server, and now server will acknowledge that packet and it will send a SYN packet. Okay, a SYN packet, and he will send its own acknowledgement packet that saying that yes, I have acknowledged you that you are a genuine user. Okay, now I have incremented your sequence number which I received. Okay, it was 0. I have incremented it by 1. Okay, +1. So 0 + 1 becomes 1, and then he says that now I want to connect with you. I want to establish the connection with you. So now this is my SYN packet here, and this is my sequence number, which is again 0. Then the user will acknowledge that SYN packet with its own acknowledgement packet, and user will send the sequence number of the server which he received. Sequence number he received 0, and it will be implemented by 1 + 1. I mean 0 + 1. Okay, so this becomes 1. 0 + 1. Now any doubt here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
paper confirm. Now let's start with our scanning. Step one. Now, step one, get the live host. Okay, live host. Get the right one. So the first I'm going to give you, there are, to get the live host, uh, we're going to send some ICMP packets. Okay. ICMP packets are nothing but simple ping technique. Okay. ICMP packets are nothing but simple ping technique. When we type ping facebook.com, in the back end, there are ICMP packets which are going through your end. It is also known as echo packets, also known as echo packets or echo ping. Echo ping. Okay. So first thing first, TCP ping, UDP ping, ICMP ping or echo ping. Okay. Echo, ARP ping. Let me type ARP ping. ARP ping. Okay. Address resolution protocol. TCP. Now, ARP is used for getting MAC address of the user, MAC address of the devices. UDP is for fast connection, I mean fast packets. Now, ICMP to check if host is alive. Okay. TCP to establish. Is for establishment and confirm. Now, the tools, okay, the tool which we are going to be using is NMAP. It is a Kali Linux tool. It also comes in, it comes pre-built, okay, inbuilt in Kali Linux, and in Windows you're going to be installing. You need to install it. Okay, so the basic command, okay, basic command for NMAP is NMAP, okay, with the switch and target. So this is the basic command. Basic command of NMAP. Again, coming back, put this slide. Now, for ARP ping, okay, ARP ping, we're gonna use the switches. Okay, these are switches. Okay, dash PR. Okay, P stands for ping. Now R is for the R. Okay, it sounds R, that's why it is R. Hyphen capital P, capital U. Okay, UDP. Okay, always capital P is for ping. Okay, PING ping, and capital U for UDP packet. Now ping E. Anyone can tell me why is it E here? Capital P and capital E.
For eco, sir.
Oh,
For eco.
Okay, E, yes, that's one. Now capital. Now this one. Okay. Now these are switches. Okay. These are switches. These are switches. And now in TCP, there are two pins. Okay. In TCP, there are two pins, okay, which is SYN pin. One is ACK pin. Now for SYN pin, it's simple P, capital P for ping, and capital S for SYN. Same goes for your capital P for ping, capital A for ACK. Okay. Now to explain which one. Subnetting. Subnetting. If we are using subnetting, okay, there are, if you guys don't know subnetting, just I can explain you, just giving you the example of it. If the IP address is 192.168.10 dot, so if you are scanning a whole subnet, just put 0/24. Okay, so this is for subnetting. Sixth is wildcard bit. So in wildcard bit, example will be 192.168. Star. This star is a wildcard. Okay. Now this means it will scan all of the all devices in that network. Okay. And whole subnet. Okay, every subnet and every host in a particular subnet. So this is wildcard 192.168. Okay. For subnet, use 0. Okay, the whole network /24, and in wildcard bit 10 dot, use a asterisk. Now moving further, this was step 1. Okay, again, to get a live host in the network, ICMP is the ping technique is the basic one. Okay, to get a live host, and there are multiple techniques. Okay, ARP technique, UDP packet, UDP technique, ICMP technique, and TCP technique. Okay, dash, and again now just remember here, when we are using this switches, okay, we are directly using this switches. Our Nmap tool, okay, Nmap tool will also if you see it. So when you scan these with these switches, okay, it will your Nmap tool is gonna scan all the ports, okay, all 65,535 ports it's gonna scan. So to avoid scanning, okay, to avoid scanning ports, use okay small s and small m, okay, to avoid all the scanning ports. And please excuse me for your comments. Yeah. Okay. So it is important if you are not if you don't want your Nmap tool to go to every port and scan every port, just use small n, small n, small s and small n. Okay. Now step two. To get open port scan. Okay. Get open port scan. How many ports are open? Scan the ports. So first one, let's start with UDP. Now, huge difference. Okay, huge difference here. Don't get confused. To get live host in the network. Okay, to get live host in the network, we are using ping, which is ICMP technique. Okay, ping technique. To only get the live host, okay, we were using ping, ping command. Okay, capital P, capital S, capital P, capital A, capital P, capital R, capital P, capital U. Okay, so these were ping. Capital P stands for ping. Now here we want to get the open port scan. Okay, we are not getting, we are not checking if the ports are alive or not, if the system is alive or not. We are scanning the port. So that's why I've typed UDP scan, not UDP ping. Here, can you see the difference? UDP ping, UDP scan. Now here we are scanning the port, if the port is open or not, and if it is open, what services are running on that port. And if this what services, if we get what services are running on the port, we can scan it more deeper, and we'll get the versions of this, okay, version of the services which are running on those ports. Okay. Now simple capital S, which stands for S, and capital U, which stands for UDP. Now hopping on to TCP. TCP scan. Now TCP has three scans. We have three scans in here. Now first is Self scan. Second one is there are three. I will go. Three. Okay. Now definition of all. Guys, please excuse me. Please excuse. Now full scan is noisy. Now why full open scan is noisy is because it's it is going to use three-way handshake. Three-way handshake. Okay. And the switch for this is capital S and capital S. Okay. I'm having some issues with my keyboard. I couldn't type. Okay. Full open scan. Okay. It is a noisy scan. It is going to use three-way handshake to first establish, then acknowledge. I mean to get the connectivity, and then acknowledge the connection. Okay. Confirm it. So it is the noisy scan. Okay. If you go for this scan, you will be blocked by the firewalls and IDS. Okay. IPS will be will get you blocked. So the switch for this is small s and P. Okay. Capital S over here. Change it. Small s and capital U. Okay. For scan, remember the S is small. Okay. For ping, P is capital, but for scan, S is small. Okay. Now in stealth, okay, there are three. In stealth scan, there are three. First is half open scan, inverse TCP flash scan, and X scan. So half open scan. Second is inverse TCP, flag scan. Third, X scan. Now, why it is half open? Because we're going to be using half handshake over here. Okay. So what is half handshake? Half handshake is send. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Is anyone having issues with my voice over here? Hello? Hello? All of you?
No, it's clear.
My voice is clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So why it is called half open scan is first we are going to send SYN packet, then we receive SYN plus ACK. Okay. Then we send reset. We send reset packet. So that's why it is called as half open scan. Okay, it is half connected. Okay. First we want to send SYN packet, then we receive SYN and ACK, then we're gonna send reset packet. So the switch for this is small s and S, capital S, which stands for this capital S stands for stealth, and this small s is stands for scan. Okay. Now, first we're gonna do the ACK one. Now, this ACK, okay, this ACK is used for now this ACK is used to detect firewalls. Okay. Now, this ACK scan is used to detect firewalls in the network. So the switch bit for this is small s and ACK capital A. Okay, capital A for ACK and small s for scan, ACK scan. Okay. Now, inverse TCP scan. Now, in inverse TCP scan, okay. Now, in inverse TCP scan, there are again 3 scans. Okay. Inverse TCP. Now, first is extra scan. Second one is print scan. Third one is null scan. Now, points which are need to be noted. Xmas scan doesn't work on current Windows operating system. Okay. Current OS, Windows OS works fine with, but works with Linux. Kali. Okay, works fine with Kali. Now, for Xmas scan, small s for scan and X for Xmas. Okay. Now, fin scan is for small s and capital F over here. Null scan, capital S and capital small s and capital N for null. And we are doing for scan. Okay. Again, repeating step 2. Step 2 is for now scanning the network, scanning the open ports over here. So first comes UDP scan. Okay. Now S stands for scan, and when it comes to scan, you're going to be using small s. Okay. But in P, when we are using P, we were using capital P for that. Okay. But for scan, we're going to be using small s. Okay. So UDP scans capital U and small s. Now in TCP there are 3 scans. Okay, first is full open scan, stealth scan, and I have written the third one. Missing something here. First scan, full scan, gun scan, open and shape, open inverse, and X scan. Okay. Full open scan. TCP scan, full open scan.
Sir, we didn't discuss about the full open scan. We direct go on a stat scan and their categories, half scan and inverse. We didn't discuss about.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Sir, didn't teach us about the full scan, and it's going uses three-way check.
Yes.
You didn't discuss, sir.
You want an explanation on full open scan?
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Yes. Okay. So in there, see, there is a TCP scan over here. Okay. Two scan in TCP, full open scan and stealth scan. Okay. Full open scan. Okay. It is going to the target. It will be going to your machine. Okay. Your IP will be going to your target, and it will be using this 3-way handshake over here. Okay. SYN packet, SYN ACK packet, and ACK packet. Okay. All of these 3 packet we're going to be sending in full open scan. So it becomes noisy over here. It becomes noisy and you will be detected by the firewall and IPS. Okay, but to avoid getting detected, we are going to be using stealth scan. Okay, which is undetected. So in stealth, there are 3 scans over here in stealth scan. Okay, which is half open scan. Why it is known as stealth scan? Because we are using half connection over here. So difference between full open scan and half open scan is in full open we are going to be using all the 3-way handshake. Okay, same packet. Let me give a second. Type here. We're going to be using SYN. We're going to be having SYN plus ACK. Then again, we're going to be sending SYN ACK packet. Okay, so this is the 3-way handshake. So this is 3-way handshake. Okay, in full open scan, and in stealth scan, we're going to be using only half open scan. Okay, half handshake. First SYN packet, then SYN ACK packet. We're going to be sending SYN packet. Then we receive SYN and ACK packet. Okay, SYN plus ACK. Then we send reset RST. So this is known as stealth scan to avoid getting detected by the firewalls. Okay, small s, capital S. Okay, and second one is inverse TCP flag scan. Okay, in inverse, now comes here. There are 3 scans. Okay, Xmas scan. So the information that you need to know about this is it doesn't work with the current OS of Windows, but it works fine in Kali Linux. Small s and capital X for Xmas scan. Okay, and finish scan. Okay, this is for finish. Okay, if you let's just say you're gonna be sending SYN packet. Now remember, all of these comes in TCP. All of these scans come under your TCP scan over here. Okay, TCP scan. Now in finish scan, going to be sending. We're going to be establishing a connection. We receive SYN plus ACK. Then we send finish packet. Okay, but in these process, okay, in these 3 steps, we're going to be getting whole information about the target. Okay, so this small s, okay, for scan, and capital F for finish. Same goes for null, small s and capital N. Okay, then the third scan, which is ACK scan, small s, capital A. This is actually 2. Now come for the third step. Okay, this was the step 1, step 2, and in step 2 we have UDP and TCP. Now come for step 3. See, just a small update. Step 2 and step 3 will be same. Okay. Scanning open ports. But for your understanding, I'm doing a whole new step. Okay, over here. Step 3, scanning open ports. So timing is really important. Okay, timing scan. The time for like how you are managing your scan. Okay. Okay. Over here, very low. So the timing is very low, very low. Very slow, normal, fast, and insane. Can you see here? Now, T0 and T1 is used to avoid firewall and IDS detection. See here, Panaroid, okay, and snaky intrusion detection system evasion. These two are used to bypass your firewall and IDS and IPS. Okay. Now T3 is our normal scan. Okay, this is by default T3. Okay, T3 is by default, which is normal speed. T2 is for polite. T4 is aggressive one, and T5 is insane, is extreme. Okay, extreme speed over here. Step version scan. Okay. I will give you timing scan. You can see T0, capital T1, capital T2, capital T3. Okay, normal speed. 4, aggressive, capital 5, E5, insane. Okay, these are the switches for your time scan. Okay, timing scan. Now version. Add with again. Version scan. It is simple. Scan now. All scan starts with small s. Okay, and version V, capital V. Okay. To get the operating system, dash capital O, just capital O. Okay. O. Now port scan. code scan, I'm going to give you, it's really simple. The command is really simple. Dash P. Okay, for your code. Anything 21 dash P 22 dash P 443. Okay, like this example. And let's just say if you are a range of codes, you are giving a range. If you just type hyphen P, okay, dash P, it is going to scan all 65,535 ports. Okay, maximum ports. These are the ranges for your ports. It's gonna scan all of these. So to define range, the port range, I'm giving you a port range 10 to 20 or dash P port 20 to 40. Okay, so this is how you're gonna be editing. I mean, you're giving range for your ports. Okay. Now comes scripting. Okay. So for scripting, you're gonna be using a switch dash dash script. Okay. As in the last lecture, I told you, if you are using a single alphabet, you're gonna be using one hyphen. Okay. If you're using a whole word, okay, whole word, you're gonna be using two hyphens. Okay. So dash dash script equal to, okay, whatever script you wanna type. Let's just say HTTP. Okay. For example, this is gonna be the switch. Okay. So first switch, then we are gonna be giving the name of the script by script equal to and the name. Okay. First we're gonna be using our switch dash dash script, then script equal to script name. Scripting makes your life easier. Okay. If you are doing bug hunting or WPT, web pen test, it helps you a lot. Now comes fragmentation. Now comes fragmentation scan. Fragmentation scan.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, can you explain about this script, sir? Which type of a script, sir? In Nmap? Because I know about JavaScript, Bash script. So, sir, this is which type of a script?
Now, let me share the screen. See, now Nmap script is having extensions of NSE. Okay, Nmap scripting engines. Open Nmap site over here. Now let's see here. This is a script. Okay, script could be anything, any file name. Okay, if I can find, see here. This is a script name. Okay, in this script, see, loads all the script whose name starts with HTTP. Okay, such as HTTP auth. Okay, so this script will be running with HTTP authentication on a particular site. Okay. Now, a script name one is this script HTTP open proxy. Okay. So this is the command HTTP dash dash script not intrusive loads every script except for those in the intrusive category. Okay, this will when you type this one, okay, not intrusive, it will load every script. Okay, each and every script except those who comes in intrusive. Okay, and these are the arguments for the scripts. Script arguments n1 is equal to v1. Let me check if I get any script names. And yes, to answer your question, see here, nmap script dash help. Okay, so this is the script name, and yes, this is not about JavaScript or any Python script or PHP script. Okay, this script is using to you will be using to scan a particular host. Okay, let's just say if you are scanning any website, let's just say uh, this Amazon website. If you're scanning this Amazon website, okay, over here, you're gonna be typing. You're gonna giving a name. Let me get the IP address for that. So come here. The nmap first program name dash dash script. I'm providing HTTP dash auth over here, and let's just say timing will be very slow. Okay. I'm scanning on code. Now here, now here you need to be smart. What are you scanning for? What are you scanning for? Anyone can tell me? What are we scanning here?
Hypertext transfer
Can
protocol.
you repeat? Hello? Hello?
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Yes, HTTP. So I'm gonna be giving this port, okay, which is 80. Why am I giving the port 80? Because port 80 is for HTTP. Okay. So that's why I'm providing port 80 for HTTP because I'm doing HTTP auth. Now these are my switches. Okay, these are my switches. This is my program name, and now target. This is the target IP.
So how you get the target IP, sir?
Simple command, CMD command thing.
Okay.
In the last lecture, I told you if you are not using ping, let me tell you.
Yeah. IP ping. IP config. Config.
Amazon. I told you that the site which I trust is no. This is the site Amazon.com. See, I'll be getting the IP address of that. Where is the IP address? Here. It is simple. Go to whois.domaintools.com, put amazon.com over here. I've shared so many details and so many PDFs for you to search about the OSINT. So we can get the IP address for that. See here. If we go for reverse IP address, see, this is the reverse IP address. Here, different network, but still. Now you got it, Mr. Paris. Any doubts here? Hello, all of you.
No, sir. No, sir.
So, who was a participant who were getting a doubt for scripting?
Sir, now it's clear, sir.
Script doubt.
No, sir.
So simple. Mr. Alam, you weren't there for yesterday's lecture, right? Mr. Alam? Mr. Alam? Guys, am I audible to all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yes, Mr. Alam. Were you there for the last lecture?
Sir, repeat again, sir.
Were you there in my last lecture? Yesterday's lecture?
Yes, sir. I was there, but in last time I was disconnected, sir, due to network issues.
Okay. So if you, I guess every one of you has received the notes.
Yes, sir. We got it.
Yes. So please check over there that I have mentioned all of the site or where you can find the domain tools, the IP addresses. The last topic which we finished was OSINT, open source intelligence. Okay, that was footprinting and reconnaissance for that. So where you can easily find the IP addresses of any company, of any person. Okay, so fragmentation scan, F, small f, was fragmentation. Okay, now 7 comes fast scan. Okay, now don't get confused between fragmentation and fast. Okay, fast is capital F and fragmentation scan is small f. Okay, small. Fragmentation, fast, capital F. Now, about the warnings which we get. Warnings. Now let's just say when we scan for the course, okay, when we see, guys, today I won't be able to show you the practicals because I'm not able to get the RDP session. So all of the practical you will be doing, it is your homework, okay? It is your homework to scan. I have given you the switches. I have given you a target. I'll be giving you more example how you can be doing it. So let's just say when the port you are receiving ports are when you receive message ports are filtered. Okay, that means firewall is present and blocking your connection. Okay, when you receive ports are unfiltered, that means firewall is off or not present at the time. Okay, when you receive ports are filtered, unfiltered. Okay, when you receive both filter and unfilter, it means there is a honeypot presence. Okay, and if you scan that port, which port is giving you this result, you will be immediately blocked because honeypot is a trap. Honeypot is a trap for you to get busted in the network. Okay, now again, this is our switch. Okay, these are the switches. I'm making easier for you guys to find all the switches over here. Okay, stealth scan, acknowledgement scan, inverse TCP flag scan, XMA scan, pin scan, null scan. Okay, timing scan, version scan, OS scan, port scan. Okay, port range, scripting scan. Okay, you can use a script. Fragmentation scan, small f, fast scan, capital F, and these are the warnings. These are the warnings. Now, all of you, please let me know if you have any kind of query and doubt. Hello.
Hello, sir. At the end, you mentioned like filtered, unfiltered, right? That means when we are scan open ports at present means we need to take this option or how filters means.
Miss, can you please be more louder?
Yes, sir. You mentioned last ports filtered, ports unfiltered. Last point. Yeah.
Okay.
Regarding this, I have.
Okay. Yes.
Ports
Please go ahead.
filtered means how we take that one when we are scanning for the open ports. We are getting ports means we need to take like that.
These are the like messages. See, when you type, give me a second to explain you. Nmap. Let's go for stealth scan. So can you tell me the switch for stealth scan? There are in stealth scan there are three scans. Okay, and in three, which are these three? Half open scan, pin scan, and X scan. Okay, so capital small s and capital S for half open scan. This is our half. Okay, halfway entry. Sin, Synac, and rest. Now, switch one. Time. So, normal speed. So that now I'm done with my switches. Now 443. Or let's just say I'm giving a range 10 to 20 ports. And now my target 9.0.2.60. Okay, this is my target. So when you scan these, okay, so when you scan these, you're going to be receiving such messages. Okay, ports are filtered, ports are unfiltered, or ports are filtered slash unfiltered. So I'm giving you the meaning of those warnings. Okay, like this will be the comments. Okay, not the actual warning, which will be which gonna pop up in on your screen. Okay, these are the these let's just say these are the only comments which you'll be getting after your command. Okay, this is your command, and the next time when nmap is done scanning, you will be getting a comment like ports are filtered. Okay, just this one, ports are filtered, and second one you'll be getting ports are unfiltered. Okay, post. I have written your post. Change it. Okay. Ports are filtered and unfiltered. So let's just say what I'm trying to say here is my point is when we see ports are filtered, it means you're not gonna be getting any scan answer. You're gonna be just getting this comment that ports are filtered. So it depends on you, like how you're gonna bypass their firewall. Okay, and as we spoke, see here, zero, T0, paranoid, intrusion detecting system evasion. Okay, through T0 and T1, we can bypass the firewall and IDS. Okay, so now you have to do it. Let's just say scan for fail. Okay, finish scan. Okay, this comes in stealth inverse TCP flag. See here, inverse TCP scan, fail scan, finish. Okay. Okay. Now let's just say I received a message saying ports are filtered. Okay, so I'm gonna give T1 to bypass the port, to bypass the firewall. And let's just say on which port I received that message. Okay, the ports are filtered. On which port? Let's just say I received it on FTP port 21. So I'm gonna specifically scan that port only. Okay, my IP, I mean the target IP, not my. Okay, so this will be your command for that, and you can change the variety. Okay, let's just say ping UDP hyphen T, or let's just say you just want the operating system, and that's it on the entire network. Okay, you're gonna give n dot 0 dot 2 dot. Either you use wildcard, okay, or you can use 0/24 on the subnet, whole subnet. Okay. And if you want to see more information, okay, dash, not here, but here, dash small v, which is for verbosity. Verbosity, small v, okay, small v for verbose, and small s, capital V for version scan. Okay, Miss Uma, any doubt here?
No, sir, it's clear.
Are you sure? It's clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Rest of you, anyone having doubt here? Having any confusion over here? See, let's do a recap real quick. Okay, so these are my SYN flag, okay, TCP flag. SYN for establishment, ACK for confirmation, push for forward, URG, urge for urgency, reset packet, and finish packet, finish connection. Okay, these are my three-way handshake. This is my three-way handshake. Now to get the live host, okay, here we are not going to be scanning any port, okay, or any devices on the network. We're just going to see if the network device is alive or not. So ARP ping, UDP ping, ICMP, ECHO ping, TCP ping. So capital PR, capital PU, capital PE. These are the switches. Okay. And in SYN TCP, there are two type of pings. Okay, SYN ping and ACK ping. Capital PS, capital PA. For subnetting, you're going to be using O/24 for whole subnet, and for wildcard bit, we're going to be using asterisks. Now comes scanning. Okay, to scan UDP ports, okay, to scan UDP, we are using SU. Okay, small s, capital U for scan. Okay, small s for scan, capital U for UDP scan. Now in TCP, there are two scans. Okay, full open scan, which is a noisy one because it uses three-way handshake. Okay, SYN, ACK, three-way handshake, and the switch for that is small s, capital T. Okay, full TCP. Let us say scan full TCP, small s scan, and capital T for TCP. Okay, full open scan, and then comes stealth scan to intrude. Let's just say to be less noisier, to be undetectable. Okay, we're going to be using half open scan, which is half handshake. Okay, SYN, ACK, and reset. So small s, capital S. Now in inverse TCP flag, there are three scans: Xmas scan, small s, capital X; finish scan, small s, capital F; null scan, small s, capital M. And the third one in stealth scan is acknowledgement scan. Okay, acknowledgement scan, small s, capital A. Now what happens in the ACK scan? This will be a homework. Okay, the ACK scan is really good one to go for. Okay, my personal choice, ACK scan. Okay, remember, ACK scan is a really good one. But how does the ACK scan works? That's going to be your homework. Okay. Now timing scan, T0, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. Okay, there are 6 of them. Timing, version SV, operating system, capital O, port -P, scripting -- script, fragmentation, small f, fast scan, capital F, and verbosity small v. Okay. Now, any doubt here? Again, I'm asking you guys. Hello.
No, sir. No, everything clear, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, these are the examples which you can use. Yep. Stop the recording.